Hello, ladies, and welcome to the Beauty Shaman. So this is my friend, Susan.
Hi.
I was going to say hello. So Susan, I'm so happy that Susan's here today. She's a good friend of mine, and she lives here in Boulder, and we are going to do a business look on Susan. So you work as a writer?
A marketing,
okay.
Yeah, writer.
Marketing writer, right? So she does work in a professional atmosphere, so we put kind of a nice professional shirt on her. So I'm going to do a daytime professional look on Susan. So before we get started, visit my website, thebeautyshaman.com, and use the code SB10 for 10% off everything in my store. And don't forget to subscribe so I can continue having people like Susan sit in my chair. So let's get going. Okay, so for starters, what are you drinking? I have dandelion tea. I know, super deep and meaningful. And Susan has
Water.
so boring.
Always a classic.
Always a classic water. She just went to yoga. I did not just go to yoga. So there you have it. Okay. So for starters, let's check your skin. So you've got a little bit of moisturizer. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Just a tad.
And just moisturizer, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to do the Truth Trifecta, which is these three products. I think I've shown these on a few videos. So we've got Sea Serum, Hyaluronic Mineral Hydrator, and the Biomimetic Mist from Truth Treatments. All three of these together are really hydrating, and they plump up your skin so beautifully. So we'll take 2 drops of the Sea Serum. So it's 2 drops of everything. So that's that. And then I do 2 squirts of the Biomimetic Mist and 2 of the Hyaluronic Mineral Hydrator.
Mm-hmm.
And these 3 together just plump up your skin in such a beautiful way. So put that everywhere. You can put it all around your eyes.
Yeah, my skin here in Colorado gets super dry.
Yeah. I mean, that's the biggest challenge, I think, facing women here. And then even in climates that are not as dry, you know, I think our oils in our body just sort of deplete, and we really need to take a lot of oils. Do you take a lot of oils? Like
I mostly
flax and
I a little off and on.
not all the
Some
time.
avocados.
Yeah, avocados. Yeah, lots of avocado. I love avocados. Okay, so next we're gonna do the Smooth Affair Jane Iredale primer. Keep her makeup on.
Great. That's important.
Important. That's right.
Especially all day working, right?
Yeah. Yeah, in an office, right? You're in an office. Pretty much.
I am.
Yeah.
It's an office and a co-working space, so it feels a little bit hip, but it still works.
But in the end, you're still in an office.
Yeah,
so even that, you can see that made your face glow even a little bit more.
Yeah.
So we're going to use the Liquid Minerals Jane Iredale foundation here. And her color, your color, I've decided, is natural. So it's got little beads in it. And I just break the beads on my hand. I'm going to I should use a brush to put this on, but my brush is somewhere in the other room. So I'm going to use my fingers. But my fingers are clean. So,
yes, that's
I
good.
mean, normally when I make up other people, I do use a brush. So,
yeah.
But I left it in the other room. And I don't feel like going and getting it. So, but that's okay.
That feels good.
Okay, so for concealer, I'm going to use this MAC Pro Palette concealer. So basically, I'm going to use this color right here.
Okay.
Put it right. So you have what I have, which is the puffiness,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, my least favorite thing.
So you just want to keep concealer off of it, right? Because that'll make it pop more.
Right. Okay. That's a good tip.
So I'm putting this, if you can see in the mirror, just right in that spot. I'm going to put a little here as well. And this is going to act as a highlighter.
Okay.
But it's also going to take out the red and or a little bit of purpley. You don't have too much discoloration. Like your skin is pretty even. The discoloration is just right there like it is for everybody else.
Right.
So I just tap that in.
Yeah, that looks much better.
Yeah, and I'm going to do a little bit more. A little bit more.
I always feel like my nose area gets a little red.
Yeah, right in there. So we're just going to take that out. Excuse my breath. Is my breath bad?
No.
I always get worried about that when I make people up. Let me see. Yeah, that's great. So that totally took that out. It's wonderful, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to use that same color. I'm going to take it a little bit through here. I always go a little bit down your nose so that you don't have like a light, and then like your nose is another color, right?
Right, exactly. That's a good point.
So that really took it out.
Mm.
I'm really happy. Look up for me. Up. So I'm going to take out the red right under here, but I'm going to keep it off the puffiness. That's really important.
Mm-hmm. Close to the lash.
Right underneath your lash, because you have a lot of red discoloration around your lash area.
Yeah, Yeah,
so
I've been noticing that lately more.
Right, so the trick is to keep it away from the puffiness, right? It's all about, so I'm sort of going around it. And then I'm going to go a tiny bit darker just to see how this looks, okay? We're going to go a little darker right on the puffiness. Just see kind of what happens here. Sometimes, I have one woman I make up a lot for on camera, and I go an entire shade darker under her eye. And it nearly erases it. I mean, it's crazy how much effectiveness that can have. Let me see. Yeah, that helped.
Yeah.
So it just took it down a notch.
Right.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And you notice I use very, very small amount. And I would say you pretty much have to use a brush
Okay.
to get away with that.
Delicate.
It's a very delicate little operation there.
Painting, watercolor.
Yeah, a little watercolor. But, so we put the lighter color right underneath. Lighter color through here.
Same color.
Same color, yeah. And then we went tiny bit darker just on the puffiness. That's it. Right?
Interesting. So it's good to have one of those that has different.
Well, I think it is,
shades.
or at least one with two, right? So you can have, one shade darker. But sometimes these palettes are really helpful. This is a MAC. Again, it's easy to get from MAC. And that looks great. Like that really,
Cheaper
really
than
looks
plastic surgery.
I'm not a big fan, right? I'm not a huge fan of plastic surgery.
Yeah, I guess we earned our wrinkles.
We earned them, man. You raised kids. Our kids are the same age, so we've been busy.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to use a little bit of powder on you. This is a Dior powder. A little Dior powder. And I'm just going to lightly put this on. So your skin is so hydrated. I'm not worried about this sitting in fine lines. If you put powder on and you see, oh my God, like I see it in my lines, it's too thick.
Okay.
You want to go with a super duper translucent. All powders are not made the same. You want to really use a translucent color.
Yes.
Okay, so Susan said her eyeshadow creases a lot, so I'm going to use a little bit of an eye base. Lots of brands make these. It's just close. It's just going to help your shadow from creasing up. Do you use this?
I think I have had. I tend to get recommendations and then I just won't replace it sometimes.
Right.
So I used to have one of those because yes, I've discussed this with in one of my very infrequent makeup help sessions. We discussed the problem of eyeshadow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then now as I get older, my eyes are kind of the skin is sagging a bit too, which is another new
You've got hooded
issue.
lids, which is great. We're totally going to address that.
Yeah.
So, all right. So I'm going to do a little bit on your eyebrows. So I'm using a pencil. This is a Jane Iredale pencil. And I'm just going to lightly fill in the outer edge. So see that just... The biggest change you can make on your face is to fill those suckers in.
Interesting. I always focus on the part closer to my nose.
So this makes your eyes come out. So for the most part, unless you have very little through here, I would like you've got plenty going on there. It just sort of stops midway.
Yeah.
So in this way, I've lengthened it.
That's
just
great.
A little bit, right? And that just
and a pencil.
Right. Okay. I used a pencil. I mean, you can use eyeshadow. This was just happened to be sitting there, but whatever works, I'm just going to comb
like
them.
My eyes are watering slightly. Sometimes they do that.
That's okay. Here you go. Am I making you cry?
I think dry eye syndrome is another. Call it maybe Colorado specific.
Maybe it's Colorado,
aging thing. I wear glasses too, so I remember when I got glasses just recently. And then I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to wear more makeup because it puts attention on my eyes. But I don't know that that's true, but it's a different thing around your eyes. It is. Used to it.
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit more sometimes in the way of liner, and that's a really good point for hooded lids. Is you got to put more liner on, which can be a little complicated. So this is just a little bit of contour, not much. because you're like me. We have thin faces. We thin out as we get older a little bit.
Right, yeah. Lose weight in your face first.
I know. It's like it won't go off on my backside, but it'll go off on my face. Yeah. Like, what's that about? Yeah, I'm like, can we like lift it up? You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's good. Just a very, very small amount of contour. I'm not doing a whole lot there. Okay, you don't really need bronzer. Bronzer has a little bit of iridescent in it normally, so I prefer contour on older women as opposed to bronzer.
Okay, contour.
So these have no iridescence in them at all, and that's what I prefer. Unless you want the color, the iridescent from bronzer, and some people do. I typically don't. For the office. Yeah, I'm not really, and you're not really a glitter girl, right? Yeah. Like I don't get glitter on from you. Everybody's different. Some people love the glitter, you know. So I'm going to do a blush. So I'm going to do a warm blush on you. So should we do this? Let's just do this one. Oh. So we're going to start there. Not what you were expecting?
No.
You go for the pinks, I bet, don't you?
Yeah. Orange. I think I might own one orangish thing.
Yeah, it's going to warm your face up. We'll see. I mean, I'm going for the warms here. That's what I'm most drawn to with you. But look how much that plumped up your cheek.
Yeah.
That looks fantastic, right?
Yeah.
And what a difference. And it's just blush. But look where I put it. Like right here, right? Apple. And how much that woke up your face. And notice I pull a lot of stuff down.
Yeah.
And the reason is that because you're outside a lot, this gets light and your face gets darker because it gets all the sun. Yep. So when you do contour, notice I pulled the contour down a little bit, and then I'm doing the same thing with the blush. So I'm just adding, and you have a good skin color, right? So I'm just adding a little bit of warmth to that.
Zone.
Yeah. Lipstick, because I do lips last, eyes last. So I want to do a warm tone, but I don't want you to get lost.
Okay.
In other words, if I put a warm tone lipstick on and suddenly you just become all browns, right? So I want it to kind of pop, but I love the warmth on you. So I'm just going to play it for a second and see how this looks.
Yeah, it really looks like watercolors.
Yeah. See, that's probably going to go flat on you. So let's not do that. Let's go something with a little more punch. All right. Let's try a raspberry.
Okay.
So we're going to go a little bit pinky. And you have a nice lot of pink in your lips. Yeah, this is beautiful. That's nice. Just a nice kind of rosy. And you have full lips too, so that's wonderful.
You can only have so many problem areas.
Okay, well that was a very negative statement. We're here to be positive.
Yes, thank you.
So you have beautiful full lips.
I'll
go back and compliment you. You are so welcome.
Thank you.
You have beautiful full lips, and we want to highlight that. And you also have beautiful cheekbones. I'm going to do a little bit of lip liner just to keep it on so it doesn't come off. This is just a neutral. It's called Spice. I use this all the time. Because I'm not really trying to match the lipstick. I'm just trying to keep the lipstick so it stays on your face. I don't want to darken it. I don't want to do any of that stuff. So I just want it to look really super soft, which is what it looks like. Yeah, really beautiful. Okay, so now we're moving into eyes, and this is Daytime. This is Jane Iredale. So this is like some lovely neutral tones, browns, peaches.
Yeah, those are pretty.
Really pretty, really wearable. So I'm going to do close. So this is just kind of a little bit of just a neutrally, maybe slightly rosy. We're going to do this all up. All across your lid, up to your crease.
So this is over the base.
Over the top. Look into the mirror for me. Like, see the difference that made?
Oh, yeah.
You don't want to go lighter. I think what happens is a lot of women who have hooded lids don't understand you want to go a little bit darker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And now I have small lids. Like mine, you can see so I have to go a tiny bit lighter on mine. But on yours, I like the little bit darker. It's really nice. All right, so we are going to do, to bring out your green in your eyes, I'm actually going to do, can I do your waterline? Is that all right?
Yeah.
So this is a MAC. It's called Purple Dash Kajal. This is a waterproof, water repellent. Look down. Down. Like there you go. Chin up and eyeballs down. There you go. I'm going to go right underneath. I know, it is so weird to have somebody poke around. Just don't look at it, so look away wherever I put it. Like, look over to this side. Great. I'm going to go right underneath. Okay, look at the camera. So you can see it just adds a tiny bit of a pop to your eye color. So I'm going to do the Jane Iredale Dark Topaz liner. And I really I think these liners are great. They blend really well. Like it's kind of a gel. So you put it on and then you can just softly close. You can blend it. So I'm using just a slanted brush here to put it right next to your eyelash line.
Okay.
So think of it as going between your lashes.
Okay, right next with it.
Just really carefully. Okay, look down. I'm going to get right in here. You want to go tip to tip. So don't try to go halfway or, go all the way down into your eyeball.
Okay.
There. That'll really bring it out. I'm putting it all the way across and blending it. So this blends beautifully until it dries.
Okay.
And then it won't blend.
And then will it last longer
then
than
you're
a pencil?
Stuck. Yeah, this helps because you need something that's a little bit of a gel or a liquid or something, but because not liquid, it's too strong of a line, but in order so that it stays on. Look straight ahead. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Really nice. And with hooded lids, you're going to get a little bit of fallout like that. So I'm going to just take a Q-tip and run it under the bottom. Look up. And we'll just clean that up. I mean, that did it for you right there. Look at that. Really did. It's beautiful. And I'm going to use this brown right here.
Okay. Yep.
Yep. And we're going to run a brush over the top of it using that brown. And the reason I'm going to do that, close.
On top of the liner.
On top of the liner and blend it up a little bit. And it seems like an extra step, but what I like about this is it softens down the line. Blends everything together. And I can even pull it up a little bit if I want to, which works for hooded lids. Just to pull it up a little bit. And I can pull, the other trick that works really well for hooded lids is to pull it a little bit on the outer edge. Just blend it up a little bit.
Right, like that.
Just that outer spot right there. Let me see. Yeah, really makes it pop. So your eyes, do you feel like you have a lot of makeup on?
Compared to normal.
Compared to normal, yeah. But look at what that did for your eyeballs. Like it
Yeah.
really made it come out. Really, really
Right,
nice.
yeah. I have kind of small eyes, so I feel like anything that can make them pop is good.
Look up. Now you're tearing a little bit. Do you
Yeah.
have your little tissue at the side there?
Yeah.
Making you cry. Okay, look up. So we're going to just put this a little bit underneath right here. Not all the way, but we are going to put it a little bit underneath.
And that's back to the liner.
Right. And that's, look, see, that's really, there you go. Now you have eyeballs.
Right, they're defined.
They're defined. Really beautiful.
Really
Do your
nice.
other side.
Yeah.
So great lash. We're going to do, look down. Down.
Down.
So sometimes with hooded lids, you got to use waterproof.
Yes. Or
Right.
your eyes water.
Yeah, otherwise they're going to tear off. So this is not waterproof. So do me a favor and don't look up. I try to keep your eyes down until this dries. Okay, now we're going to move into, as she dabs her eyes one more time, we're going to move into hair. So we're going to do kind of a long bob, a lob.
Bonus.
Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of a long bob. Do you ever do these? Do you ever do bobs? Long bobs?
I don't think so.
Yeah?
I tend to... Yeah, my focus tends to be get it together and race early so I can get out earlier.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm open to...
Do you have to wash it every day?
Ideas. I have been experimenting with going 2 or 3 days. Because my hairdresser said that was good. Like take a shower, but don't necessarily wash your hair every day.
Right.
Oh, that's cute.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That's pretty. So I'm only going to do a few sections of your crown. I'm not going to do...
Maybe date night, huh?
That's right. Date night. Okay, so Susan, what do you think?
Well, it's amazing. I'm really amazed at what you were able to do. Yeah, I never look like this. Yeah, in my regular life.
So, I mean, obviously I've done more than you would normally do when you go to the office because we've given your hair a little bit of a wave. But, you know, you can do the wave and then it'll last for a couple days. So this is just, you know, if you want to look especially
super
nice.
Fun.
And then your eyes, I think, are the key thing. For hooded lids, the key thing really is doing liner, right? It's all about liner.
Right.
So that's what we've done and showed how to do that in a soft way. So she's got a fair amount on, but it's softly blended. So I hope that was helpful, some of the techniques for that.
Yeah, no, I feel like that's going to really change. Yeah, it just makes you feel like you would connect with someone a little easier almost in a way, just because of the eye connection.
Right. Your eyes are popping out. And a little bit of that purple brings out the green in your eye, which I really like too. It makes it pop out more. So that's kind of a fun little trick.
Yeah,
so,
well, thank you so much.
You're welcome. So thank you, ladies, for watching The Beauty Shaman. Please comment down below. Love to hear from all of you. Any questions you might have about hooded lids or anything else about the tea we drink, like whatever. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to visit my website and have a great day. Bye.